demon hunter hears this and quickly accuses Tang as being an accomplice with the demon, causing the villagers to attack the man furiously, eventually tying him up as punishment. Everyone begins jumping into the water, believing that it's safe, while Tang watches hopelessly at the people. Their celebration is quickly ended when a woman gets devoured by a giant beast, as everyone looks in disbelief. The people begin rushing back to shore, believing that they're safe as long as they're out of the water, but they're quickly proven wrong as the monster grabs the villagers using its tongue. The little girl from before tries to run towards her mother, but the creature takes the chance and grabs onto the child, trying to drag her into the water. The villagers run to help the little girl and cut off the monster's tongue while catching her on the edge of the bridge, but the creature jumps up and takes the girl inside its mouth. The mother monster from evil to good. Ten begins singing horrifically, which confuses the demon and the audience at the same time. The man's lyrics and performance were so bad that it drives the creature into madness, as the demon begins beating on the man furiously and smashing everything around. Before Ten is killed, a woman grabs the demon and begins beating on the creature, eventually sealing the monster into a magical cloth and turning it into a doll. It turns out that the woman's name is Duan, and she's one of the demon hunters as well. But when Tan shows her the tools that he used to conquer the monsters, the woman laughs at him hysterically, while all the villagers thank her for being their true savior. Tan is upset at the failure, but his master tells him that it's never easy to change evil into goodness. He tells the monk that there is a second demon that he must conquer, who lives in a nearby restaurant and uses human flesh as cooking materials. At night, Tan arrives at the demon's restaurant and enters the building, only to see that it's full of people who are enjoying their meals. He's greeted by a woman who begins to show him around, but Tan is able to see through the illusion's leader for their previous battle. Suddenly, a man with a tiger's aura charges towards the monster and begins to overpower it, tossing the creature in the air and landing a devastating kick, forcing the demon to run. It turns out that the man is also a demon hunter, and he's accompanied by the Mighty Foot alongside Prince Important and his 4 beautiful nannies throwing flowers all the time. However, his servants are terrible at following orders and embarrasses him continuously by calling him Prince Impotent. The 3 begins fighting for the right to take down the pig demon, which greatly angers Tang, claiming that they're only doing this for money and vanity, not worthy of being a true demon hunter. The monk tells Duan to give him back the nursery rhymes that she took and begins yelling at her for wasting his time. This causes the woman to become furious as she rips the book into pieces and throwing it in the air. She begins hitting Tan with anger and tells him that he's nothing without her, as he would have been killed a long time ago. Tan gets up in silence and sees that Duan is trying to flirt with the prince in order to make him jealous, but begins walking away as the girl looks at him in sadness. After traveling for a long time through the country, Tan eventually arrives on a mountain where it's covered in lily pads despite the absence of water. He sees a large lily flower grown through from what appears to be a hole and proceeds to jump in, only to find a crazy-looking man who hugs and kisses him repeatedly. Duan sees this and takes out the ring herself and tries to give back the nursery rhyme